Alright, hello. So what we're going to do today, and welcome to my channel, I'm going to show you how to create jewelry cards. I know when I posted my jewelry on one of the Facebook groups, a lot of people asked me how did I go about creating it. At the time, I did not have a video, so I wanted to shoot a video real quick just to share with you all how I done it, so that maybe you could try to do yours. It has been a while since I've actually created my jewelry card, and of course I have my jewelry card saved to design space. So it's gonna have to be, I'm gonna have to play around with it so that I'll be able to show you or explain to you how I done it. So what I'm doing here, we're gonna start out with just a basic simple square. um Okay, so we're gonna start out with just a basic simple square. On mine, I did have like the little curves to it, but I didn't feel like searching through the images to find the actual image or square that I use. So we're gonna start with a square. So what I'm gonna do, we have the square here. I'm gonna go ahead and upload my logo. So my logo, let's see. I'm gonna try to make this as quick as possible for let's see, and I can't even find my logo. So because I can't find my logo, we may just have to use another image, pretend like it's my logo, and keep it moving. Okay, so here go my logo. And please make sure you like, comment, and subscribe, and also share my videos with others if you would like for me to share more videos and tips and ideas on crafting. I'm here for all of it. Any advice you have, I'm down for the advice as well. So here I have my logo. I'm gonna downsize it so that it'll fit on the card. And it doesn't really matter. I'm just doing this for video sake. And I am sure that I'm gonna have to resize that as well. Okay, so here we have it resized. So I'm just gonna put my logo here. And then once I have my logo here, I'm actually gonna take these two and I'm gonna flatten it, I believe. Okay, so yes, I flattened that. So now that we have that flattened, I'm gonna take over here, go to shapes. Once we go to the shapes, I am actually going to make this circle into like a oval. And I'm doing this so that it's gonna be the tabs, the actual earring tabs. So once I make the oval, I am gonna duplicate this oval. What you want to do is take this oval and just leave it or move it over just a little bit to where you see the edge, or you just see a little bit of the other over behind it. We're going to select both of these ovals and then we're going to slice it. Once we slice, we're going to move these out the way so you'll be able to see the actual oval. So I don't like that. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to delete it. I'm going to delete the two cuts that I made because I didn't do enough for my tabs. And you're doing the ovals because this is what's going to be for your tabs. So I'm going to delete one of these ovals because I think I have it too far spaced out as well. So let me resize it. And I mean, you'll know pretty much where you want your tabs to be. That's totally up to you. How far you want them apart, that's up to you. Can't nobody tell you how far to do them apart. I normally don't do mine too close together because sometimes I do bigger earrings. So again, I'm going to duplicate this And then I'm going to slide it over just a little bit, because what I want to do, I want to have pretty much the C part of it, of the edge. And I'm going to go back and we're going to reselect the other oval. We're going to slice it. Okay, so again, I did not do what I need to do. So I'm going to undo it. And I'm going to move it down. And like, it can be a little time consuming. But once you play with it a little bit, you'll learn what it is that you want to do. And I'm using a mouse pad on this laptop. So every time I move it, it's like it's moving a little too far. So hopefully that worked. We're going to see. I'm going to slice it. Okay, perfect. So move this over. And I'm going to move this oval over. So I'm going to go ahead and delete these because I don't need them. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to select both of these. And I'm going to select this bottom one. And we're going to attach it. Okay. So now that we've attached it, what we're going to do, we're going to go back into shapes and select another circle. Because now we need to hold that what we will actually enter the earring into. So we're going to go in, we're going to resize this, make it small because you don't need it as big as you may think you need. So I'm going to put it there. And then I'm going to go over here, duplicate, and move it to the other side. And it's actually a little big, but it's okay. All right, so that's there. All right, so we'll select both circles. And we're going to attach that as well. So everything that we are attaching, once we print it out, it's going to actually cut. So I don't have any of the little holes for when I want to hang my earrings because I'm not hanging them anywhere. I pretty much put my earrings up there and I send them to my customers. So if you are one of the people that vendor, I don't go out and vendor, and you're needing to hang those earrings, this is how I designed mine to hang if I was to go hang them. But I don't go to vendor events. I don't do that. So what I'm doing here is you're going to make an oval. And I'm going to make it a little small. All right, so that's the oval. And I'm going to duplicate that just because I don't feel like going back into shapes. And then I'm going to take this and put it up here. So what I want to do though is take this, and we're going to make it smaller. We're just making it so that it'll pretty much be the tab for when you hang it. If you used to go to the store or whatever the case, those types of tabs. Okay. And then I'm going to go in and resize this one a little bit and maybe move it over just a little. Okay, so now that we have both of those, we're going to weld those two together. And now that we have those two, we're going to actually take that and we're going to attach all of these. Now that we have all of those, what we're going to do now, we're going to go to make it. I'm using white cardstock just for the purpose of this video. Normally I use colorful cardstock because my logo, as you can see, is colorful. So we're going to go ahead and continue. We're going to print it. And I turn off the bleed because I don't need it to bleed. I'm just printing for that purpose. And actually, I don't want that purple square to print out, so let me cancel that. I don't want that purple square. So let's cancel. And it may be too late for me to even cancel at this point. I hope not. Let's see. If so, we're going to print that purple square. Alright, so we're going to print this purple square. Okay. But had I not done, let's see. Because I don't believe it's going to allow me, because I've already attached everything to it. I don't want to delete anything, but let me try it. So I'm going to click on detach. And I'm going to detach this. So, okay. And then I'll reattach everything back. I just want my printer, because I'm using it for my kids in school, I'm not really trying to use ink that I really don't have to use. So with this here, I'm just gonna make that white cardstock. We're gonna do no fill. No fill. And we're gonna make it white. It don't matter. Alright. So boom. So now that I did that, we're gonna go back in and I'm gonna select this and this. And we're gonna flatten. Okay. Now that we flatten, I'm gonna send this to the back because I need to see what I'm doing. Everything else, we're gonna attach. Alright, so now that we have attached everything, we're gonna go over, make it. I don't have to worry about using any unnecessary ink, and we're gonna print. Turning the bleed off. Alright, so now that we have the bleed off, make sure I send it to the right printer, and it's gonna print. We've printed the card out on the Cricut. And just to show you how it comes out, got your tag, your hole for your holder. And I made my holes for the earrings too big. But here they are. Here's your little tabs for your earrings. And so here you have it. So just to put a pair of earrings up here to show you that, hey, it works. It works. I'm going to stick a pair of earrings.
And like I say, I make my holes too big. Normally they be smaller, but I was just trying to show y'all how to make it. But here's your perfect little earring holder. All right. And that's it. And make sure you comment, like, and subscribe. And thank you for tuning into my YouTube channel. Have a great day.